Championship Series. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. First and 10. They motion a receiver right. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Throw, right side, taken by Njoku. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down. From the gun, here's Montgomery. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Sending a receiver right. He's to the 15. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. They send a receiver in motion left. Back to throw. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb. And it's going to bring up a third down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. And we're back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the air one more time. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
a yard. They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Saints.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Motion man set right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. One more time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This a 46-yard attempt. His kick is perfect. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Jones motioning here. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against a perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll go again with Swift. There goes Swift, first down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. DeAndre Swift, touchdown, New Orleans. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point is up and through. The Saints will get out in front, 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will score. Game on. David Njoku. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Another run here, another run by Swift. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
It is 3rd and 10. Jones motioning here. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Jones motioning here. Here comes the jet sweep. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Jones motioning here. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. So this one, a win for the Saints.